What's up? What's up, everybody? Yep, it's Kyrie's. I'm already up in here, as you see in the title. Liam is all alone, and fuck you, John. Because first of all, on some real bullshit, I don't even know you from a hole in a wall. Now I love Last Day, that's my friend, but you're not gonna be coming up in here fucking telling me who the fuck to root for. This is just a fucking fictional ass TV show. But you're not gonna come to me with that fucking bullshit and thinking I'm gonna fucking take that shit lying down because I'm not the fucking one. I don't know who the fuck you thought this was, but I don't fucking play that. I am Kyrese Jack motherfucking Clark, and I'm gonna root for whoever the fuck I want to root for. That's just the way that's gonna go down. Okay? And for your information, I don't even watch the Bald and the Beautiful like that all the time. I don't. I only watch the Bald and the Beautiful when I need to every now and again for some entertainment. My show is General Hospital. So let's make that clear. You ain't about to tell me what to do. Now, I gave you some passes in the beginning, but you're not going to come at me all crazy and then expect me not to push back 10 times as harder. That's why that screen is over there, and it's going to stay that screen title because I don't play about that. So if you're going to come on some regular energy, and we could just talk about um, Brooke Thomas, Liam, talk about that, then that's fine. But you're not gonna come at me and question who I am as a person. Talk about, oh, I thought Last Day told me you were a nice person. Um, yeah, I am until I'm cross, because you came at me first. Like over some fake ass fictional characters. I'm just saying. Now, when we were talking normal for a while, I thought you were kind of playing or whatever. But then when you want to leave that, at 10 o'clock because Last Day's your friend. I'm not your friend. Like, okay, if you don't if you don't want to be civilized, then you could get dealt with though. Cause I'm not the one for that. I'm really not. I like to have fun, but I could be petty when I need to be, and I will put somebody in their place when they need to be put in their place. Don't play that. And hey, Miss Gee, I don't want it to scare my real subscribers and friends away. Come on, y'all could comment. It's okay. I'm not gonna lash out on everybody. I'm not that level crazy. I just wanted to make a point real quick. I was just making a point, but that's all. But yes. So John, hey, 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 David, how are you today? Don't worry. Don't let the title fool you too much. I'm still good to my people. Miss Gee, David, Queen Nakisha, Jessica, all of y'all still DC, Albert, all y'all still my people tonight. We still have a lot of soap opera drama to talk about. But John was never gonna be coming at me like that and not get checked. Like no 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 no. That was never gonna go down like that. He was questioning my character. Just going he was just going like way overboard. And I let it slide at first, but no. I had to make an example out of him with that. And I hope he has the balls to come up in here and show his face in here. He said he was gonna be here at 10 o'clock. I came at 10 o'clock on the dot. So but I don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to scare my regular people away because we still have a lot of soap opera drama to talk about. Like Austin is dead. Is John from Liam and Liam from Bald and the Beautiful? Well, Liam is from Bald and the Beautiful, and John is someone that was coming at me a little too crazily. How Kyrie's people punch like that? I told y'all. John is some was on some troll like energy. So I had to make sure he knows what time it is. You know what I mean? But yeah. So if he comes up in here, he said oh, cause last day is your friend, but John is brutally honest. Well, Kyrese is brutally honest too, and that's how I feel about John's feelings. Because he came at me crazy. I gave him several passes. Spider Quick will tell y'all I gave John so many passes, and then I had to respond with interest because that is who I am. But I'm a work in progress. I promise you, I'm a work in progress. But don't y'all worry. We still got some good soap operas to talk about. Austin is dead. I know my Ava didn't put no bullet in Austin. Okay, so I don't know why people think my Ava would do that. Hey, yep. Oh yeah, here he is right here. He said he's John. Yep, it's him right here. It's this one. How it was going fine up until you started talking a little bit too crazy. When you kept coming at my character, I thought at first you were just talking about the soap operas, but then you kept coming at me directly. I'm not the one to be played with. If you want to debate about Thomas, that's fine. But what you're not going to do is just cross the line and start coming at me directly. I am Kyrese Clark. You're not going to come at me directly. If you want to come at any soap character, be my guest. I'm the king. I'm the king of doing that. You could have dogged Thomas all day, all night long, just like last day dogs Hope out. I don't like Hope either. I love. That's what binds me the last day. The hatred. We be on similar energy, but I don't know you from a hole in a wall. So you kept coming at my character, kept coming at me. Yeah, by my character, you were attacking me personally. You were just coming a little too strong. So I had to send this message that I'm not gonna just take that lying down. I don't know what you thought this was, but my brain. I'm still 23. I'm still 23. I still got some issues to work through myself. So I'm not going to take no lying disrespect. Now, if you're here from here on out to just talk about Liam or all the other ones, you want to defend Liam, be my guest. I'm fine with that, but you're not going to come at me directly. That's what you're not about to do, because that's what you did in my Bald and the Beautiful comment section. You kept coming at me directly. So this is why I had to respond to you the way I responded to you, because I'm not one to play that game without returning the fire with interest. Good evening, my queen, Nikisha. Nikisha's so beautiful. She always brings out my good side. Even when I'm on one, Nikisha brings out my good side. And hey, Darby. Oh, don't worry, Darby. You're not in the hot seat, not even close. You see the title of the video. Harry, this is fun. I hope so. It's a middle of both. But he did come at me a little too crazy though. When so I had to respond with interest. Sorry that you had to deal with that drama. I appreciate you. Yes, John, because John was out of line. He said my middle name is Matthew. Okay, I like that. Daniel Matthew, whatever your last name. I like that. Hi again, Alicia. Hey. Yeah. So let's start. Like I said, let's start talking about the soap operas. Like I said, John, you're still technically welcome here, even though I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that title. I'm going to keep that title. But you're still welcome to discuss that. But when you were talking about, oh, what type of person are you? You're twisted. You're this. You're that. When you started going a little too into me personally, that's when I took that as a line of attack for a second. Because at first I kept trying to ignore you. I just thought you were just that passionate about Liam. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll indulge you for with that, because I have no problem with that. Because ask almost everybody in here, we've disagreed about a character at some point, and it's always in fun. But you kind of took one too many personal shots for someone that I don't even know you. Like, I didn't even get to know you to build that type of thing. If you just want to talk about the soap characters, then go ahead. Talk about the soap characters. You could talk about any single one. But when you start questioning me about who I am, that is where you cross the line. Don't do that. no more. Just don't. I said, you are everybody. Everybody is welcome here. I always say that. I value every opinion, even the Logan fans, the anti-Logan fans, whoever. They're all allowed here. Even the Ava haters are allowed here. Well, with limits, but they're still allowed here. Even the Ava haters are allowed. Because I know Ava's a murdering, pill swapping, sociopath bitch half the time. I already know that. That's my favorite character, and I said that. Um, but and I love me some Ava Jerome. Everybody knows that. But I'm just saying, I just had to do this way to send a message to you. That's all. But outside of that, as long as you calm that down, we could be cool from here on out. If you're still comfortable, if you're not, then I understand that too. But at least you learned one way how I respond to that. So I'm just saying, if you want to come at Thomas, be my guest. Because I have issues with Thomas Forrester's character too. I'm tired of him being all obsessed. If you took it personally, that wasn't how it was supposed to come up. I just don't understand your perspective on the soap opera. Would you like to explain it? Would you like to explain it to me? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because all I was saying is that the only reason I'm even rooting for Thomas to begin with and Hope is only despite Liam temporarily, because I already know that Thomas and Hope are not going to last. We all know that, and I do not want. I would rather Thomas be with a brand new woman. Like, remember Sasha all those years ago? She was the Avant's secret long lost daughter. I would love if she came back to the show to be with Thomas. That would be some good TV watching. The Avants was actually a good period for the for the Bald and Beautiful. That was actually good. But the writers are forcing us with Thomas and Hope. And all I'm saying is I don't like Liam. I've had enough of Liam's back and forth shenanigans, so I'm happy that there was a change in the story that Liam's all alone. That's all I was saying. But like I said, I thought you started to attack me when you said, "Oh yeah, you want a war and this and that," and then I don't know, like maybe I took it. Maybe the reason I took it this way as well, because then when he said, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, my friend is was really crazy," so I thought from there that was my message, that you might have not been joking, that you were dead ass serious, thought you were going to come at me like that. So that's why I had to check you like this. If this just escalated, then so be it. It's a learning experience for both of us. But just make sure you're careful with what you tell your friends. Then I would just keep it like that, because I don't know you from a hole in a wall. That's all. So between that, when you said, "Oh yeah, last stage your friend," I'm not your friend. John is all honest. You want a war, you got one. But you see, I don't know you like that. So of course I'm gonna lash out. Because that's all I'm saying. Ugh. But if we're on the same page, if you're just talking about the soap operas, just make that clear. Exact. Spider Quick says, just say sorry. Yeah, just take. If that was just a miscommunication, just say that right there. That would be appreciated. Just say that, and we'll be good, and we could just talk about the soap operas, and I'll forget this ever happened. But I'm glad you know that when you go around your reputation, "Oh, you're the crazy one, you're the crazy one," I could show you a little bit of crazy on screen. Me and Mr. and Alberts are Mr. Quake's personal boomers he rents for target practice, Alicia. I'm betting there are no boomers on here. I could be wrong. Yeah. But honestly, this is exhausting. So, John, are you good? Are you good or not? Or not? If you're good, you want to stay. We could talk about the soap characters. But I said what I had to say, and you clearly didn't have that crazy energy that your reputation upheld. So I see how it is. You're probably not about that life. So if you're good, I'm good. I'm not apologizing, but if you're good, I'm good. So now I want to move on and talk about my soap operas. Um, yeah, let's talk about Days of Our Lives. How Last Day is always trying to calm me down. He says I'm too honest most of the time. I apologize for. Oh, wait a minute. Let me pin this. Let me pin this to make sure everybody sees that. John says Last Day is always trying to calm me down. He says I'm too honest most of the time. I apologize for the way I came off. I can admit when I'm wrong. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Now, was I probably wrong? Yeah. Am I gonna apologize about it? Not tonight. But I do appreciate your apology, and I accept it. And like I said, I hope we could move on. This is a learning experience for both of us. So next time, I'm going to probably go about it in a different approach. But yeah, you're still welcome here. You are still welcome here. Whenever you want to be welcomed here, you're always welcome here. Like, but now we're on the same page. So now you could explain to me what about Liam that you're such a huge fan of. Please tell me his great attributes currently that I'm not seeing Liam in the right way. Now we could be civilized and friendly. And then Alicia says, I'm sure Kyrie's pays well, Darby. You guys are great targets. Maxie Jones looks hot in spandex like fat superheroes do. You know Maxie got it going on. You know Maxie got it going on, Darby. I can say that with a straight face. Maxie Jones is a sexy 8, okay? She's an 8. She got it going on. She's very good looking. Yes, she is. Maxie Jones can get any man she wants at any gym she wants, and she can go to the gym whenever she wants to. Darby, you just mad you can't put ooh a Maxie. Ooh, child. Darby knows he would rock Maxie's world if he got the chance. Darby knows he would. He would rock. He, he would rock Maxie's world. If he wasn't stuck with Susan Banks from Days of Our Lives. That's what I really wanted to talk about was Days of Our Lives. One problem is they dress Maxie horribly. They do. I have 2 words for you, Kyrie's professional acting for a career. I'm dead serious though. Maxie is sexy as hell. She's an 8. She got it going on. And hey, Shakira, Liam hit the front door. Depends if that still works. Spider Quick is funny. Wow. I'm sure it still worked for him. If not, Maxie needs to go to the gym. That's not really an option at this point. You know it. No, Albert. Maxie looks good for her size. Okay, she is still built semi correctly. Okay, does she have a little bit of a belly? Sure, she has a little bit of a belly, but she's still got some good boobs, some good rest of her body. Um, so she got it going on. So I don't know what y'all y'all still be tripping about because you know Maxie still got it going on. She got that hair, she got the boobs, she got the behind, she got it all going on. Susan Banks needs only a dentist and she'd be a smoke show, Kyrie. And Trina was slacking her looks today. Okay. And Trina went back to a 3. Oh, please, Spiderquake. I like Liam because as much as Liam is to blame, but Steffi and Hope did horrible things to Liam as well. Hope married Wyatt. Plus, Scott is a phenomenal actor. Well, I agree with that last part. Scott is a phenomenal actor. But when I first, and then to answer your initial question, I first started watching The Bold and the Beautiful back in like, well, on and off over the years. I would say I remember when Steffi shot Sheila first, and then but when I actually started getting invested into the show was probably around 2018, like actually invested. So in 2018 when I actually started investing in the show, I did always think that Liam was a decent character for the most part. When I turned against him permanently was after the whole, well, it didn't help his case when he fainted like a little girl. That certainly didn't help his case. When he hit Vinny with the car, that didn't help him. But when he told Hope that, well, because I know my father has done horrible things, but he's a billionaire and opens doors for us. You being Deacon's daughter does nothing for us. So that's why you need to cut Deacon out of your life forever. I'm like, you hypocritical, condescending jackass. He was a Boy Scout when he first came on this show. So he's all bougie, all like that. Because Bill's money. Like, no, that was the final straw with Liam. I already didn't really care for him too much, but that's when I started to despise him on that part. And then Teresa and Kona's thing, and see, that's what prevented me from doing a Days of Our Lives review, because I damn sure don't know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, they do need to be busted. Also, Albert, I saw Days today. Maxie's weights more than a man. Come on. Oh, you know damn well she don't weigh no more than a man. Are you kidding me? I mean, a skinny ass man, but not a regular built man, an anorexic man, a man that's like very skinny. But no, exactly. Alicia knows that Maxie would rock Albert's world front and back. And then why are you eyeballing Trina so much? You want you some of Trina? Well, he just got to wait a few more years, and he about to get some of Trina. Uh huh. But yeah, they do. But Shakira, you're right. They do need to get caught. They absolutely need to get caught ASAP. Cause I don't know what type of BS that he think he could get away with that. His little old creepy ass, and she gave him that baby, bro. She's a linebacker at this point. What are you talking? Yeah, Maxie is not even that fat. She just well put together, just a slight bit out of just a little. Maxie is well put together, just a little out of place. Okay, that's all. She got a little bit too much belly, a little bit. But so what? She still her chest makes up for it. Okay, her hair makes up for it, and I'm sure her ass makes up for it. So you're gonna stop with all this and with all this Maxie hate. She looked better than Victoria Newman ever did. And you know it, Albert. You know that Maxie is much prettier than Victoria Newman. You just know it. And she could give Brooke a run for her money too. She can, Albert. She really, really, really can give Brooke a run for her money in business. She can. She can. Well, in business, because Brooke is prettier than Maxie. I can't lie. I had to admit that. I can't lie in front of all you people. But Brooke is prettier than Maxie Jones. Brooke Logan. Okay, come on. I hate that old woman, but she's a 9.5, while Maxie's still stuck at an 8. So I can't lie about that. Brooke does look better. However, Maxie is a better person. And hey again, David. David says hello again to Albert. David, what did you think of Austin getting shot? Who do you think shot him? Who do you speculate, David? A lot of people have a little bit out of place. Kyrie's give Albert help. That's right. That's right. Albert know he's trolling at this point. He knows Maxie still looks good. Please, he knows it. He's just he's so trolling right now. I don't get it. She doesn't look better than Vicky. She's not even healthy at this point on the real. Yes, she do look better than Victoria. Victoria looked like a vampire. And she's not healthy at this point on the real. What's going on with my Kristen Storm / Maxie? She still got some health issues going on? She still got that? But I watch Y&R Days B&B, but not GH yet. Shoot, maybe me and Trina can be a long term. Let me put this up. Let me pin, because we all know Spider-Quick will deny this. So let me pin it right now so that I could play in the replay. So I have evidence to do that. I have evidence. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure that stays in my record. Okay. Did Alicia, Albert, Shakira, David, y'all all heard Spider-Quick said him and Trina could work out long term. So when he goes back to saying that Trina, hey Double C, how are you tonight? We cleared out the first part of that drama part. So now we're back to just having regular fun. All that weight at this point is not good on the real. Albert, you're gonna keep lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. Curry, I can see where you're coming from about Liam, but Steffi and Hope want to now play the victim. After everything they have done, now I'm going to buy into Brad's horrible rewrite of history. Now that I can see, because we all know Brad Bell definitely be tripping on his rewrites. Like, he had the nerve to have Brooke say, oh, because after all the pain Taylor has caused me and Ridge over the years when you were growing up, Hope. What a lie. Taylor was dead half of it. And Brooke was the one that was interfering and flirting with Ridge every chance she get when he was married to Taylor. Steffi is the only hot one for the old and the ugly. Also, I can kind of identify with Liam because I cheated on my ex-girlfriend, so I know what it's like to be the bad guy in that situation. And it was a horrible mistake. Well, at least you learned from that mistake. And I'm sure you didn't ping pong back and forth between them that often. It was probably just a few time thing. And then once you got caught, once it was over with, now you learned. I see she's your ex-girlfriend. She's not your wife. So I think you're on a better track than Liam ever was. So don't be too hard on yourself, John. I think you learned your lesson. So we're all enablers at this point. This is just almost just as bad. You gonna stop with your lies, Albert? You are lying to yourself. Brad Bell loves to put Brooke in these front stories. He sure do. The only front story I loved it when Sheila spiked out her drink, just like Albert went all soft on me, talk about, oh, I still feel bad that he's messing with old Nikki with Nikki's sobriety. I still feel so bad. That's not right. That's not right. Like, this is the only time Nikki Newman will ever be brought down to her knees. We should be reveling every moment because this ain't gonna last. Because once this is all over, she's going to go back and turn up her store-bought nose. So we should be celebrating every victory as much as possible. Because we know that's not going to last too much longer. I saw that. I'm thinking about that quitting too. Quitting what? Wow, that's how I sound. And where was the Queen Jessica tonight? Was the Queen Jessica there tonight? I hope she's all right. I mean, A beautiful queen like that deserves to enjoy a Friday day off. If that's just all, she's just out with her friends, um, or out with any man. Because Jessica Love, she comes into this chat room. I'll never put her off a pedestal because she is all that and then some. Um, Now Jessica Love looked way better than Maxie Jones. Jessica Love is a 10 of a 10. Jessica got it all going on. God took his time when he made Jessica Love. And I'm waiting for Darby's insult back. I know it's coming. I know he's going to call me a simp or something. I'm waiting for it. And Double C says, I'm enjoying this with Nikki getting her just dessert. That's right. Nikki is getting her just desserts. Alicia, you packed too short. Quit, it's bad for you, says Spiderquake. She'll quit when she said she's getting ready to quit, so let's not hound the poor woman. She admitted she's getting ready to quit, so just let her. Jess is alrighty, so is me. Okay. How about we not give Jess inflated ego at this point? I don't care. She deserves that inflated ego because she has it going on. I stand by that 10 toes down. Jessica has it all going on. I'm gonna make sure the world knows it. Because if they ever give me a microphone on Channel 5 News, I'll say the same thing. I'll make sure the world knows that Jessica Love got it going on. But good for you, Alicia. We're proud of you. You're admitting that you're ready to slow down on the weed because weed isn't really all that great for you. So but you'll quit when you're ready because I'm not going to tell a grown woman what to do. Claire, my favorite character on Why Not. Thank you, Claire. And Claire looked good. Claire's also an 8, maybe 7.5, or maybe she's around an 8 as well. Jesus Christ, that's how I sounded when I said that stuff. Wow. You're good. Thank you. I feel horrible about what I did to her. We was not in a good place at that time. I never should have cheated. I should have broke up with her first. But the girl I cheated with is now my girlfriend. Okay. Well, I hope everything works out for you and her. I am real grown. Exactly. You are real grown. I'm not going to tell a real grown woman what to do. You're allowed to live your life the way you want it. You pay your bills. You live your life. You do what you want to do. And then Double C says, Albert, 1,000 times, yes. And then Spiderquake is saying, don't cheat again. Well, Spiderquake, make sure you don't cheat on Trina either. It's a lesson for you. Because we all are doing our best to make a better example for Spiderquake. I'd be cheating someone. Oh no, you won't. We're gonna set a good example for you. Yep, that's right. You better just be playing. Nope, because Albert, Jessica, Darby, and I, and who knows who else will all be trying to set a better example for Spiderquake. We have to. Yeah, Double C. I'm trying to get Kyrie to stop that. Stop what? Shit. Cause I'm just saying. I thought you would revel with Nikki Newman being brought down a peg. Okay. Now let me try to meet you halfway, Albert. I'm gonna try to meet you halfway. Now, in general, do I believe that messing with someone's sobriety is a good thing to do? No. However, with the way that Nikki Newman is, she can't expect something not to happen to her at this point. Because We all know they're not going to kill her, and they're not going to put her in a coma either, because she's probably one of their highest paid actresses. So she got that guaranteed screen time. We already know we're not going to get rid of her, so she ain't going in no coma either. And I don't see any other way for them to get her. We know they got to keep her on screen somehow, but I think Josh Griffith. My main thing is that Josh Griffith has finally listened to us. A whole lot of us were getting fed up with Nikki Newman's shenanigans. A lot of people. I mean, it was all over Facebook, all over Twitter, all over a bunch of social media that we were getting fed up with Nikki. So he had to find a way to bring her down a peg, just a little bit. And this is the way to do it. And besides, because we all know in the long run, she's gonna come back the exact same. So that's why I'm just saying, just keep this as a temporary thing. I'm not shaming you too much, because I figured, because I knew you were soft. It's a good thing to be soft, because that shows you're a man with compassion. And I respect you, Albert. I do. Don't get me wrong. Me trying to sound like you, that just shows that I look up to you. I wish I could pull off sounding just like Albert, because I look up to you, sort of. But yes, I do. You're a good YouTuber. You manage the chat very well. So I would be lucky to be half as great as a live streamer as you are, Albert. Yes, thank you. Because it's true. You deserve your flowers. There you go. Everyone should give Albert a round of applause. Good night. I'm a newcomer. Hey, Tamisha Roberts. I'm glad you're a newcomer. Sorry with what you came in with, but trust me, this is a fun live stream. Alicia says, sucking up much, Kyries. Well, you had to give Albert his props. He does deserve his props. I know we like to tease Albert, but still, he needs to know that on a real, that I do genuinely appreciate it and what he does every single day, because not many men can do it. I got to do better. Example for Spider-Quick, I'm still blaming just for the cooking thing. Yeah, we all see right through you, Albert. Tamisha says, I enjoyed today. Hope will deal with Liam, a hypocrite self. Hope will deal with Liam, hypocrite self. Yeah, she sure did. She dealt with him. Thank you. I was really hard on myself after it happened. I thought I would hurt my girlfriend again. She makes me a better person and makes me not want to cheat. Thank you. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. Oh, I love Albert Bostek. I'm an OG on his channel. Yes, me too. The second I remember, because you know how much of a fan I am of Albert Bostek. I remember the first day I saw his channel. It was January 4th, 2021. When Ava took custody back of Avery from Carly when Sonny was presumed dead, and Carly threw a temper tantrum, and Albert rashed the hell out of Carly in that review. He's like, will you back the hell off? She is not your daughter. And I was looking for someone like that was on, because around 60% was Team Ava, but 40% was still Team Carly, which I couldn't for the life of me understand why. So when I saw Albert's channel, I was like, okay, yes, I know Albert. I know I gotta subscribe to this guy's channel. And that's when I've been coming back ever since. Wow. I got more invested when he started doing the live stream. Except at first when he was calling me Clark all the time. But once he learned how to say my name, Kyrese, then that's when I got really, really, really invested. But I was already invested in Albert's stream before that. But I never thought I would enjoy live streams like that on a daily basis. But Albert proved me wrong almost instantly. And I will always appreciate you for that. because this live stream has been so much fun for so long. And yet, and yes, I'm happy to Misha that Roberts that Liam's the hypocrite because Liam got what was coming to him today, but he won't be. I think he won't be getting Hope back this time no time soon, and he won't be getting Steffi either. Um, and then let me see what Maxie said. Kyrie's, can I rent Maxie for the winter? Winter's coming, and I need a fat woman to keep me warm. So how much for a bed warmer? Yeah, Darby, you are wrong for that. Shakira P says, who's exposing first on days, Teresa or Salone? Teresa. She's going to be exposed first, and then Salone's going to be exposed after that. You got to get props for turning it around so good. Thank you. And Darby also says, hit the likes, and then you know he's bad with names, and then you can see the change in Thomas, but my fear is Liam's gonna do something to Thomas or Finn because the two ladies turn him down. But I'm scared he's gonna harm Thomas. Please, he could try, but we saw how that fight went over there when they fought the first time. Do you recall when that is? Hope had to pull Thomas off of Liam at least a few times, so Thomas could hold his own if Liam wants to do that. Unless Liam wants to pull out a gun or something, then yes. And hit the like button. And then John has his real, true redemption. Now I'm officially John's friend. Now John is almost officially on my favorite list now. He said, "Cause Maxie is hot." He doesn't know who this Albert is. Albert's right here. Albert Boston. But Maxie is hot. Thank you. That if I didn't need any more convincing that you're awesome, I was wrong about you. That right there just showed that I was wrong about you. Now I admit that I was truly wrong, and I truly mean it. And now I like you now. You're good. I was totally wrong about you. Okay. So my energy about 30 plus minutes ago was completely wrong. I will regret that for the rest of my life because you noticed that Maxie is hot. So thank you. Darby, watch it. Plus, you have more people in your live stream when I started. So props. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's never been beaten by an Alicia, but there's a first time for everything. So get froggy, Alicia. And then Double C says, yeah. In the beginning, we had a miscommunication, but now I'm convinced that John is an awesome person, one of the best people, because he knows that Maxie is hot. So anyone that I know that knows that Maxie is hot, they're a good person because that means they're smart. So, yes, Maxie was hot like 8 years ago. Oh, be quiet, Albert. Quiet. You know Maxie is still hot now. Because I bet you Maxie will outsell Donna Logan from almost any angle. Tamisha Roberts says, but Liam did not see it coming. First was Steffi, and when he don't get his way, he fly on to Hope. But I think Steffi was soft on Liam, but Hope really shred him. Yes, she did. And can we appreciate that Hope's halo has been officially removed? Because if you recall, remember all these years, Liam has put Hope on such this moral pedestal. They thought that Hope was all that and then some. She could do no wrong. Oh no, Hope's this, Hope's that. Hope, I can never be as good of a person as you. You are such a saint. You are just, you know how many episodes we had to hear that, but now they're not saying that no more because now Hope finally lost her halo, so her truth has finally come out. So that's refreshing. Now, but I do expect her romance with Thomas to end badly. But I hope what? Maxie will crush you unless you feel brave. Kyrese, you do that to Jess. I do what to Jess? Look, Jessica is the queen of the world. She's the woman of the world. We all know that. But yes, she's the woman of the world. But whenever we speak about Jessica, it must be with utmost respect. Thomas has awakened something in her. She is not backing down. That's a whole new hope. Yes, and I'm here for every minute of that whole new hope. And then I'm joking with my peeps, Alicia. So now that you're one now. And then Alicia says, I'm so happy, Darby. Okay. Alicia and Darby are so wonderful. Albert, don't break my bed warmer. I'm going to need her from January to March, Albert. So disrespectful, Darby. But always on point. I don't know you at all, but your opinion on Maxie is completely wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I got to highlight this now. Wait a minute. Okay. Good. I'm glad more people are putting Albert in his place. Because even Darby, even though he's so sarcastic and rude, he's finally admitting that Maxie would keep him warm at night. He's finally admitting that Maxie got it going on. All nights. Because Maxie is a sexy woman. But what does Albert got to say to that? He said, "Oh, he don't know you, but your opinion about Maxie is completely wrong." I think Albert knows that, and Albert probably is turned on by Maxie. Not probably, he is turned on by Maxie. He probably, oh yeah, oh Maxie. I bet you. When the camera's off, he knows he loves Maxie because Maxie is gorgeous. I don't blame you. Shoot. Well, no, I don't. That's only because I haven't met Maxie. Well, that's one of the reasons. But me and Maxie would be better off as friends. I feel like if Kyrese's chat was a soap, it would be Passions. Hey, Clark Industries. Hey, DC. We got DC. He's one of the greatest of all times, too. He's always amazing with his videos. He gives you like inspirational videos. So if y'all haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure Tamisha and John, you might want to give them the a subscription over to DC because his videos will really inspire you to do better. Because he's just so smart. And Tamisha Roberts says, so really, Liam gonna stay for the show watching Hope get warm in the arms of Thomas? That would be weird. That would be weird. I mean, unless if Liam wanted to join them, then that would be even weirder. I don't want. That would be an interesting scene to watch, but still not something I really truly want to see. If you know what I mean. I don't need the bed warmer. I live in hot ass Florida. And Darby says, sure, Kyrese. Hey, Dolomedics. So everyone, if Kyrese was a soap character, who would he be? Well, I wouldn't be Hat Daddy Marshall, that's for sure. Liam wouldn't know what to do. Well, Dolomedics, if they're talking a threesome, and if it gets way too wild, Liam looked like he would be the bottom. Just saying. Hey, LaShanta. Stop glazing DC. Stop polishing DC's head, Apple polisher. Don't be talking about my favorite milk dud like that, Darby. What's wrong with you? But but the thing is, what if Liam go after custody of the children? He's gonna lose. He don't have no grounds. Those damn Logans. Liam need to have several seats. And then Darby says, teacher pet. And DC says, not the apple polisher. Kyrese would be Sammy Brady because He throws hands and insults on sight. Yep, those damn Logans. Yeah. But I'm trying to be a better example for Spiderquake. I'm trying my best to do better for Spiderquake. He is still young. He needs our guidance. And he will have it with a great man like DC. Because DC is a true great man, unlike how he always says, yep, he needs our guidance. He do. He needs it. Except Donna. You meet a guidance counselor. That too. He needs that too. A guidance counselor. We could lead Spiderquake to turn great over the years because we need to bring out our better selves. Yes, we love Spiderquake. Well, yeah, okay, but Brooke has several. Yeah, Brooke needs to take several seats. Every single seat in the stadium is what Brooke needs to take. But my thing is when the truth comes out with Steffi and Liam kiss, I think Finn and Bridget are gonna sleep together. I see it come. Tamisha, I said that on day one too. I thought that Finn and Bridget were gonna have an affair. I'd be cool with it. Cause Steffi owes him a freebie. Damn poor Spiderquake, the blind leading the blind. Ow. Clarice, I was creeped up by the whole Hope and Thomas baby thing. I mean, I hate Brooke. Absolutely, she sucks. It just seemed a little weird to me, possibly. Well, the whole reason why I started saying the Hope and Thomas triplets thing, because I learned that from another great subscriber. His name is Ron. He be on Albert's live stream. He wants Sheila to have a baby. He wants Sheila to have twins and triplets by Deacon. Sheila Carter, that's right. Not no other Sheila. Sheila Carter. He wants her to have triplets at her age naturally with Deacon right now. 60. He knows, and he knows Sheila is in her 60s. He says that soap operas are not age does not matter. So he wants 60-year-old, 60-plus-year-old, damn near 70-year-old Sheila to have a baby. Triplets. It started with one baby, then it ended up with two babies, then it ended up with three babies. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up to quads yet. But he's held at triplets, but he's holding out hope for Sheila to get pregnant, and he wants us to write a petition. I am so serious. I wish I was making that up. It's past Spidey's bedtime. Oh, yeah, that's right. He could stay up an extra hour because it's the weekend. LOL. I really wish they would have written Brooke as the matriarch of the force, as it's tiring seeing a woman almost 60 acting like she's 21. But DC, you know the old saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So, Sheila is 126 years in soap time if she's a day. Chad too low down. Yeah, he is. I didn't want Nikki to fall off the wagon. They unalive her. But my thing is more of them against Hope and Thomas. More they're gonna get closer. It's like talking to the wind. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Kyrie, since you started live streaming, what are you liking about it so far? I love all the people in the live stream. That's who I love about it so far, and I get to have my energy on screen. Y'all see what y'all see is what y'all get. So, and I really like every last one of y'all in this live stream. Y'all help me make it more fun than what it already is, given my personality. He said, I'm sorry, what? He wants a 60-plus-year-old woman to have triplets? That's a new one. Yep. Albert, back me up here. You know I'm not making up stories. I am so serious. I swear. You go to anyone at Albert's stream, he says that. he was so serious. He wasn't joking around. He's dead serious. He wants me to sign a petition. And yet, but Sheila already has 5 kids. He knows that, but he wants her to have triplets with Deacon Shark right now. But many hoes have been turned into housewives on soaps with the right writing. But Brooke is a special one. She done had a baby by her daughter's husband, and she got pregnant by her sister's husband, and all the like. She has children with the father and son. Just Brooke is a special kind. It's just ooh. And then my thing is, but Brooke, remember, Tamisha, what was her name? Tamisha and John. Do y'all remember when Brooke had the nerve to call Shauna a slut multiple times? Brooke came out of her mouth to call Shauna and Quinn behind their backs 2 matching sluts from the desert. I'm like, really, Brooke? Stephanie had to be a busybody because all her kids were talented screw-ups. It's true. If she told her to go back to the desert. Yep, she did. She said, yep. And Albert responded right here. He said, Ron really wants Sheila to have some babies, but he also asked the same question. So there's that. Yep. And he asked the same questions, and he asked that so seriously. He wants us to sign a petition to Brad Bell to get Sheila pregnant with triplets. So I'm like, well, wouldn't Hope be more likely option to have triplets? If we're going to get stuck with that triplets idea, wouldn't Hope be more vibrant enough to have the actual triplets since she actually has eggs left? She hasn't gone through menopause. I like Ron. He's cool, but I think he's trolling us, but he's not as batshit crazy as... That's funny. I'm gonna leave that inside joke. Who could forget the slut of Springfield from Guiding Light? Nothing will ever top that iconic moment. But my thing is, what if Liam and Sheila go to the dark side, teaming up with first Liam wants Steffi and Sheila want Finn out from Steffi. But if Sheila got a hold of the secret kiss, she would tell Finn. True. Quinn told Brooke she slept her way on her back through the forest, and she sure did. And I think Quinn also once said that Brooke, you're just tired from all the men you serviced. So, yes, she went there. But yeah, that could happen. That would be interesting because I definitely think they're writing Liam as the villain this time around. I don't think Thomas is going to be thrown under the bus just yet. I think Liam is definitely going to go to the dark side this time, which is why I'm here for it this time. Nikisha has Ron as a fan, so yeah. Yes. Ron loves him some Nikisha now. He loves her. And then Dolomedic says, I love the slut of Springfield scene. That goes into the required soap watching list for true soap fans. And then DC says, right, Dolomedic? This is true. Okay. I never saw that, but if y'all can send me, leave the link in your community tab, DC, and I'll watch it. If y'all can find that. And nobody ain't trying to have 5 babies. Sheila already did. So Ron wants to leave her with 8 kids. I baptized myself the slut of Springfield. Isn't that right, Joshua? Ha! Ooh, that does sound good. I really want to see it. Liam's going to show why he's Emmy worthy. Okay. It's about time they do something different because I've always seen Liam, for the last few years especially, I've seen Liam as a jerk. So I think Scott will thrive as a villain in this time around. We'll see how far he goes. And then he has just like Thomas had Ridge to bail him out. Liam got Bill to bail him out. So Last Day will be happy that we made peace. Last Day is not a Thomas and Hope fan, but he doesn't want to cause wave with his friends. He never want to hurt anyone's feelings. That's true. I like Last Day a lot. That's why I was almost to tell you the truth. That's why at first I really wanted to let that go. I'm glad that we talked that out too. But I really wanted to keep my friendship with Last Day intact as well. So I'm glad that we're on good terms now as well. Have you heard of the tale of two Todds? I just saw it on YouTube and loved it. Would you consider one day doing a video on that? The one with Jonathan? It says that, and then Tamisha says, my thing that made me laugh is when Brooke catch Hope and Thomas in bed. Brooke was like, "You're a married woman." Brooke forgets she was a train wreck in the Forrester family. Exactly. And every time someone brings up Brooke's past, she says, "Oh God, oh God." Well, that's what she said on her back all those times too. But why would Claire Grace put alcohol in Nikki's IV? Cause they're making Nikki suffer. Ron seems like an interesting dude. Yes. Because it's funny because for most people, you would figure Ron would be annoying, but Ron just has that special way about him. It's just, he's just Ron. He just gets that automatic pass because when you see him, you just know it's that. Clark Industries be getting into it with these soap YouTubers. you know how I could be. Now the whole world knows how I could be. Damn. Do you think that Cyrus unalived Austin? He was in Laura's office. Well, he has connections everywhere, LaShanta. So Cyrus could have easily called somebody to do it. I wouldn't put that past him. It was a real twist. What if Sonny was the one that bumped off Austin to send a message to Cyrus? I mean, I highly doubt it, but Sonny was the one that ordered the hit. That'd be an interesting twist. I wish you would have gotten the chance to see Stephanie Forrester when she was on BNB. She legit made the show. I always watch for her. She stole every scene. I have watched some old clips of her though. I remember when she told Brooke there's no shortage of whores. And she slapped. I remember all the time, several of the scenes and laughing when she would slap Brooke around. I loved that. Ron makes me laugh a lot. Yeah. And then Nikisha says she thinks it was Peter. Oh no, let's not put that out there in the world. I could not stand Peter August. I thought Cyrus was going to be Austin's father. I wonder if the Quartermains are even going to mourn him. Absolutely not. I would love for Peter to come back. I can't believe I even read that sentence out loud. That sentence just came out of my mouth. The Amber years were good on Bald and Beautiful too. Amber was written as Brooke's karma for all her dirt. That's good. I like Amber. I need to see Amber. Good night. And then Alicia says, "Well, good night, folks. Like your live stream, Kyrese. Keep up the good work and don't allow Albert Bostic to trash Maxie." Oh, don't worry. You know I won't. DC, I'm glad you're here. You could admit that. Oh yeah, there was two things I wanted to tell you. I wanted to ask you, DC. Now you could admit that Maxie still looks good, right? And you could also admit, Stella for an older woman, Stella Henry from General Hospital, for an older woman, she still look good, don't she? For an older woman, I would call her about a 7 for her age. Stella Henry, she still got it going on. If you think that Hat Daddy still has it going on, then I know you agree with me that I think Stella looks good for her age. Because Albert said, no, she don't. She's barely a 5. But that Albert made it clear that Stella's only a 5. But I think Stella looks even better for her age. Stella looks good. I plead the 5th. On Maxie question, I need to consult an attorney before it. Dang, they got to you too, DC? They got to you too? Damn. as good looking as Maxie is, and people have been poisoned against her. That beautiful woman. They got to my friend DC too. I can't believe this. You know, I blame whoever killed Li Shin because Li Shin, um, murderer, put DC's mind differently. So whoever who killed DC is gonna pay for this. Everyone knows DC is the capital of liars in America. Don't be coming at my favorite milk dud like that. Though only I could say something like that. But yeah, he is the capital of liars though, because it's true. He knows he's lying about Maxie, but that's why he said he wants to get his attorney involved because he's a smart man. Ned gotta tell Michael and Drew something about the SEC next week. True. I'm gonna come, and Dola Medic says I'm gonna come to Maxie's defense. Carly got too much pride to let Michael help her. Yeah, she do. Which I don't know why. She got all her money from whatever. So I don't know why she want to think will be so different this time around. Because you still got what you got from your connections. Bobby still pretty much gave you the Kellys. She sold it to you for $1. So just take the money. Take your hotel back. Brady heard Teresa on the phone. Yep, she did, and that's gonna be good. But I can't stand Brady though. I'm sorry. But wasn't Kelly owned by Mike at one point? It was owned by Mike, and then apparently it was owned by Bobby, and now it's owned by Carly. But I could have sworn it was owned by somebody else at some point before it was owned by Bobby. But was that Mike? Because Mike was already out of town for all those years. I know Sonny never owned the Kellys directly, so I could have sworn it was somebody else. 50 Cent says Carly takes money from Josh. I can't believe Gwen sold the paper. I can. And Dolominic says Brady is so annoying. Yes, he is. I remember when Ruby ran Kelly's. I briefly remember that too, a little bit. Mike just works there. Okay, Darby confirmed that Mike just worked there as well. So, that was true. And then DC, did you watch The Young and the Restless yesterday? The sister of Bill Eckert. Well, Bill Eckert's. Who is the sister of Bill Eckert? No idea what happened. So Victor put Victoria in his place finally. I mean, in her place finally. Victor finally said what a lot of us have been saying for years. He told, because Victoria went on her regular Adam rant, and then Victor said, "Let me ask you this: who, without me and without this company, what would you be? Nothing." And Albert was like, "Oh, Victor was so out of line to say that to his daughter." He finally said what needed to be said. Because let's be real, you've been a fan of that show since 2006. Thousands, if not millions, of fans have been saying that online for years. So it was long overdue for Victor to tell her that, because it was very true. Because like LaShanta said, Victoria has always been coddled. So he finally had enough of her. I mean, I get Kyrie's last day is a good friend to me. When I cheated on my ex-girlfriend, he never turned his back on me like my other friends did. The man is loyal to his friends. Yes, he is. And last day is a true friend of mine. He supports all my videos. I support all of his. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, sometimes I watch his videos 2 or 3 times over just to make sure I heard everything. Or I make sure it's playing in full. If I wasn't paying full attention, I'll play it again. Because I really support Last Day. Damn, spilling the tea. This chat is giving me passions. I'm glad Victor finally told off that basket case. Exactly. Because it was long overdue. And then LaShanta saying Summer was sharp today. I don't know about that. I didn't watch today's episode of Young and the Restless, so I want to say Summer shot. But yes, Last Day is a very very good person. That's why, and you seem to be a good person too. So I'm glad we're all friends now. We're all good. His kids deserve better. Victor is super toxic. That man is the definition of toxic. It's true. Vicky never had to work for nothing. I mean, exactly. She always wanted to talk about how, oh, well, she started off in the mailroom, please. But they all knew you were gonna just get handed that any damn ways. If anyone would have, because Victoria was bragging to Victor, talk about, oh, anybody would be lucky to have me. I could take my talent anywhere. Anyone would just be lucky to have me. And that was already annoying to Victor. And then she went on to her rant because you won't listen to me about Adam. And why should I trust you when you don't trust my judgment when it comes to Adam? And blah, 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 blah. And that's when Victor finally had enough. Adam is just like Victor, same mindset. True. Because when it boils down to it, that's what Victoria's real animosity towards towards Adam comes from, is it's all related to business. She always just says, oh no, because Adam's going to ruin the business. She knows damn well that Adam is still good at business. He may be whatever in his personal life, but at business, he's still good. He's still good. She knows that. I'm happy we could be friends now, but now I have to go to sleep because I have a busy day tomorrow. Last day will come into the chat in a minute to ask about me. Okay. Well, have a good night, John. Adam worked the farm, Harvard Business School, and Wall Street. But yeah, because Victoria had no problem being civilized to Adam when you let her give her son a ride to Connor, and she was fine with. As the chat turns on CBS. As the chat turns. I like that. Thank you for inviting me and going to bed. Good night, blessing. Of course. Thank you, Tamisha Roberts. You've been a great addition to this chat room tonight. I hope I see you in my future live stream, which should be on Monday. But you have a great night as well. But I like that though. As the chat turns on CBS, I like that. This has been way more CBS chat than it ever has been on Albert Channel. We all know on Albert Channel, majority of that is General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, but we on the CBS that. DC says, but I gotta go. Gotta wake up for yoga class tomorrow. Night Clark Industries and everyone. All right, good night, DC. Send me the notification. I will subscribe. Yeah. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. And it's over here. One second, everybody. Vicky was shocked because Victor has never been real with her ass. Exactly. But he was real with her today. And now Shakira saying good night, good night, y'all. Good night, Shakira. It was nice to see you. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing at first until to tell you the truth, that's why I didn't react the first time when Spider Quake was doing that, because I know how Spider Quake. But I was thinking that, you know, which comment I'm doing that. But I was thinking, I thought that at first too. I thought that. And that's because still likely, it still might not be. I was thinking that after a while. That's, to tell you the truth, that's why I calmed down after that too. I just figured, I was thinking the same thing. Matter of fact, that was actually my first instinct when I first saw him in the thing. That's why I was giving him all those passes until they kept going on. Hey Danny, hey Danny Bear, welcome. Hey last day. Well, I brought the smoke at first, but we're all good now. I had to bring the smoke, but we're all good. Everybody and the imaginary. So it was almost like it was almost imaginary. Anything outside of that? I'm very good today, Danny Bear. How are you? What did you think of the Young and the Restless? Did you get a chance to watch Thursday's episode, Danny Bear? I know you said you were in and out of the Young and the Restless, but you thought about watching it this week. But yes, Thursday was some good watching. I want to know what you thought if you saw that. Did you hear Nate had committed Victor? Devon said without his consent. Yep, he wanted to commit him until Victor saw through that. But yeah, last day it went for not yet. I'm gonna watch tomorrow. Yeah. If I was you, I would skip straight to Thursday's episode. If you're watching that on Paramount Plus, and then I hope you do a review on that. Just watch Bald and the Beautiful at Liam crying watching Hope and Thomas. I loved that. Yeah, I loved it. That Liam is finally on the outs. She said, "Get out." She said, "Get out. You're not well." Liam, this is no longer your home. You have no right to judge me. First, I'm happy to hear that John cheated on his girlfriend. That's why he likes Liam. But John has been loyal to his current girlfriend for 5 years. I know if he mentioned that to you or not. Yeah, he mentioned it, and we're all good now. I'm glad him and his girlfriend are doing good. And Lashanta says I wouldn't trust Nate. And then Darby says Devon is a black version of of Nick Newman. That's probably around accurate. They're both self-righteous. But oh yeah, Danny Bear, let me give you only a small little preview of why you must watch Thursday's episode, because someone finally got put in their place after years of us begging for it. That was good to watch that play out. And then last day says that Darby, come on, that is just disrespectful to Devon. That's true. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say that when DC was here, but who got told off? LOL. Victoria. She got put in her place. Well, I'm an old boomer, so I'm heading to bed. You're doing a really good job. You handle yourself very well. I'm very happy for you and your success, and I'm here for it. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Albert Bostek. We appreciate you. You have a good night and have a great day at work tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to that tea spilling live tomorrow. So everybody, if y'all can, make sure y'all become a member to Albert's channel, because when Albert says it's going to be good, it's going to be good. So he said that on his channel. Now I'm saying that on mine. Make sure you become a member for his channel. Nick and Victoria equals Lily and Devon. Wow. Now that's a real insult to Lily, because Lily looked 10, 20 times better than Victoria ever will. So, because I still think Victoria Newman's a 3. That's right. I just said it. Let the chips fall where they may. But yeah, she's a 3. Victoria Newman. I'm black last day. I could do that. Lily's not as bad as Victoria. Exactly. Nowhere near as bad. Not even close as bad. But yes. And I like RJ and Luna on The Bold and the Beautiful. I like them together. They have a lot of good chemistry. And then he said Billy wasn't bad to Vicky. They said good night, Danny and LaShanta and everyone else. That's the greatest of all time. Greatest, greatest live streamer. Um, but I keep yeah, Luna is very pretty. But the only reason Nick is actually truly jealous of Adam, it ain't because of it's all because his place in the family. He wants to be the protector, the golden boy, and he knows that Adam is smarter than him, and Adam doesn't is not someone he could just basically control. Like with Victoria, all he has to do is just pet her little ego and whatever. Um, and she's good. She's daddy's little princess. Abby is barely even acknowledged, but Adam is a strong Victor in the flesh, Victor Jr. in the flesh. So that's why Nick is really jealous of Adam. That's why he does everything to keep this feud going on. Regardless of their many truces, Nick's the one that breaks it because he's just too jealous. He can't get that. And then it says, is it just me or has RJ gotten buffer lately? Yeah, he's definitely gotten buffer. Definitely. Devon, okay, Devon only cheat once. Nick literally cheated on everyone, and he's been multiple times. Devon cheated way more than once. He cheated at least because I know he cheated. Well, he screwed his father over when he slept with Hillary while they were still married, and then he cheated on. I know for a fact he cheated on what was her name? Elena. No. Elena cheated on him. He cheated on Amanda twice. First with Elena, and then the other one with Abby. So Devon's definitely a 3x cheater. Danny B said, I love Devon and Hillary. Yeah. Because they tried, I don't think Amanda really worked out as a character, really. I thought she was kind of boring. Like, they should have just kept Hillary alive. Hillary should have just left town. Exactly. I didn't like Amanda either. Not really. And I couldn't stand that storyline about her avenging her daddy. Like, from her grandfather. I'm like, okay, that was boring. Vicky pushed Nick out of his job, gave it to Nate, and he'd still rather pick anybody over Adam. Exactly. Because let's be real, Adam has actually done more for Nick than Victoria has. Adam has saved Nick's children's lives. He saved Noah. He saved Summer. He saved Faith. Like, and he saved Nick once too when he called back and made sure Nick got the help. He didn't let Nick die. So, he gave his daughter a kidney. Like, he's done a lot more for Nick than Victoria has. But nothing Adam ever does is good enough. I mean, but as much as I hate Nick, the one part that he had a right to kind of still hold a grudge against Adam was how when Faith was born, he kept how he switched them out. I would still be kind of mad about that, but to balance that out, Adam definitely gave him Christian now. Did you see Chance light up when Summer came in? Sharon was not happy. Yep. I know Sharon's not happy by Summer presence in Chance's life. I definitely not gonna watch B&B because it's Hope. I have no interest in watching Hope act like a good person. Liam is the villain would be interested because that make everybody like him, maybe. Nope. I'm still gonna give Liam that same smoke. Whether a villain or not. But it will make him more interesting now. LaShanta, no Chance could do better than Kyle's ex. Anyone could do better than Kyle's ex. Like, if Summer and Kyle would have just stayed in Italy, this show would have been much better off. I'm going to keep saying that, and hopefully the writers is like, ding, 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 ding. Let's send them back to Italy. Permanently this time. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Allison. I think that's her name. Thank y'all for your services for the show, everything that you did for the show. Nick bringing up switching Victor's pill. Phyllis helped him. Exactly. Phyllis did help. And we all know Phyllis is your girl, LaShanta, so I'm surprised you brought that up. But Phyllis's part never came out. But LaShanta loves Summer. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. Summer got to go. Summer has got to go. Because, and I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, I kept meaning to bring this up all throughout the stream too. But Days of Our Lives, I wanted to talk about that stupid kidnapping just automatically changing Xander's mind with the custody thing. Like, is Summer go? Your Ava go. Oh, my Ava ain't going nowhere, LaShanta. I don't know what you're talking about. Ava and Summer do not compare. Okay? Ava is royalty. And you have your little Summer. Now, if you wanna try to punish me, you could pick another character I like. Like if Summer go, then Dimitri could stay gone. Okay, I could take that punishment. That is a little harsh, but I could deal with that. Or that Megan DeMera can't ever come back to Days of Our Lives. And okay, cool, you got me there. Okay, cool. They're gonna stay off the show permanently if Summer goes. All right, cool. But you gonna take away my Ava? Oh no. No, Dimitri has to come back. Exactly. I do want Dimitri back, but I will sacrifice Dimitri to keep my Ava Jerome on General Hospital. She ain't going nowhere. But I love Dimitri, don't get me wrong, but not the way I love my Ava. That's my Ava. Xander doesn't want to fight Sarah. He wants her back. That's true. He do, but she's still not trying to give him a place in her life though. So why surrender that? At the very least, he needs to be like, if he drops the petition, she needs to agree to solid visitation rights. That's the way it should be anyways. The baby was just born, so the baby needs her mother more. Sarah will give in eventually. I hope so. Because she was having that other man pretend to be the daddy and let her daughter live a lie. Courage John said you and him made peace because Maxie is hot. Yeah, we made peace because Maxie is hot. That's when I truly forgave him. But I let him know, I'm letting you know, I'm still keeping that title up just to make an example. Not necessarily for him anymore. But that shows to anybody that thought they could come for me. I'm still keeping that up there. Just in case. But still, but I like John now. So let's just pretend that could particularly be John Cena this time around, or somebody else. Or in case John Cena thinks he can come in my chat to talk to me like that, out of line without clarifying himself first, then that will be he can get that message too. But we're all good now. I really do like your friend John. And of course, you're my guy last day. That creep kissed Maggie. Yep. Ew. It was nasty. I'm like, damn, Maggie still got. But why is he all obsessed with Maggie like that? Did he know Maggie previously? Because I missed that episode. So anyone that knows, has he known Maggie previously? Or is this the first time he ever laid eyes on her? Right now, did he only just meet her recently? It was gross. Maggie should have slapped him. She sure should have. Don't Maggie look just like Bobby Spencer from the late great Bobby Spencer? They say he don't even know Maggie. Damn. Oh, you're right. He don't care about Maggie. He's just trying to get Victor's money. That's all they're trying to do. Okay. Now that makes sense because she got half of Victor's inheritance and then they faked the other half. Victor never told Maggie about him. He just wants her money. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I put that pieces together. But ew, he's so old and creepy though. He is. Like, ugh. But I saw Teresa had no problem just punching him in the face. I was like, ooh, he's old and creepy. I hope he's not a long-term character because he gives me the creeps. He do. But Maggie was just like, unhand her, unhand her, unhand that child. She wasn't even moving with no little urgency. Stephanie and Chad need to break up. Yes, but last day said, Kyrie, that is great to hear. That is great to hear. You are always going to be my friend, last day. Always. I always got your back. Um, but yes, Stephanie and Chad do need to break up. But I don't know why. I just don't like Everett. He's just like, yeah, he's just a weirdo to me. Like, I don't see him being able to pull up the act. I mean, no disrespect to the actor. I don't know him too well, but he doesn't seem like, to me, he doesn't seem like he could pull off the bad boy type. He looks like he's just meant to be a forever nerd, a little geek, little shy guy. That's what he looks like. Like he's just not convincing enough to me to be like this villain, like gross. And it's not. I'm not convinced that someone that looked as good as Stephanie want him either. So it's just like review days will be hard to do. Become how to set a guy. Reviewing days will be hard to do because how to set guy who hate Victor's name. Also, how do you spell it? Oh, because hard to say that guy is Victor who hate Victor's name. Also, how do you spell it? Oh yeah, Constantine or something like that. And then Danny Bear says, I think Everett's lying about being in a coma. Probably. Chad's using Stephanie. Yep, because he wants his Abigail back. And in soap time, she probably will be back by this time next year. So Blake Barris used to play Nick Fallon. He was a nerd, then went crazy. Got to watch some scenes. Let me see. Thank you for that, Danny Bear. I gotta check him out. So he is a good actor. Let's see. Oh yeah, now I can see. Now I can see that a little bit more. Well, maybe he'll prove me wrong, and he'll prove his worth to me at some point. But so far, he hasn't left me a good first impression. That's for sure. Um, he was in those scenes earlier this year with Marlena, Kate, and Kayla when they went to heaven. I wasn't really paying attention during that storyline. I saw like maybe one or two scenes of that, and Marlena was the devil. Yeah. I only watched like two scenes of that, and I was like, what the heck am I watching? Like, Megan DeMera was the final piece of the puzzle that finally got me into Days of Our Lives. And then, but even still, like sometimes, like when I get focused on something else, I don't even prioritize Days. But yeah, it was stupid but funny. It was good. Who Austin gonna be next? He was Todd, Franco, and Austin. He just need to cut his losses and go on another soap. Let's see what they could do with him on the Young and the Restless. What can they do with him on the Young and the Restless? Because the Bald and the Beautiful won't know what to do with him. He'll have nothing to do there unless a love interest for Taylor. But let's just be real. Unless he's a long lost Logan. I mean, do you think he could pull off being the latest recast of Thorn? Do you think he could pull that off? If he was to join the Bald and the Beautiful? Could him and Ridge play on screen brothers? Danny Bear says, I hope that Austin isn't really dead. Nick was a very crazy dude. He had this hate for Sonny and Will because he was blinked in prison, but Sonny and Will didn't do it. Dude came off super creepy and homophobic. Okay. Taylor needs a man or a friend at least. That's true. So I'm trying to think. Roger Howard, would he make a good love interest for Taylor on there? I'm thinking he could fit into the show as a recast Thorn or a new character. Nah, they might as well just make him a recast Thorn. That's the role I could maybe picture him in. Because think about it, Jax did it when he left General Hospital. So that could work out. But on The Young and the Restless, I'm trying to think who is in his age bracket that's single. I mean, Elena could use a new man, but she's way younger than him. But that's not that's not too much of a problem. They could try to pair him with Elena. They paired him with Maxie, and Maxie and Elena are around the same age. So if he debuts on Young and the Restless, could start off as Elena's young interest. Winster was the best Thorn. Yeah, but I don't think he's coming back as the show. Jax as Thorn made absolutely no sense to me because I only saw Jax the whole time. That's true. So yeah, so he could. Austin and Maxie weren't cute though, not at all. Their parents sucked. But Elena is different from Maxie, so. But hopefully, if he did, he comes with a character with baggage on The Young and the Restless. But I think they could definitely use his acting ability on there. That's the first person I could think of him being paired with would be Elena. She could use a man, and then him and Elena will obviously only be around for a little while, and then he can work his way over to Sharon or Phyllis. Sharon, Phyllis. Yeah, so Phyllis, because remember Franco and Nina, they were good together. When Phyllis was the original Nina. So yeah, that's even better. Oh sweet, gotta watch Y&R next week. I saw Bridget and Thorne are coming back. Yeah, next week Michael, Gloria, and Kevin coming back. Heather, I like her. Oh yeah, Franco and Nina were crazy together. Yeah, I forgot all about that. So yeah, he could fit right in on The Young and the Restless. They got Phyllis, Sharon, and Elena as 3 options for him. So him and Elena could only be friends, but him and Phyllis could get together. That would be a great way to introduce him to the show, and it could get potential maybe old GH viewers to start watching Young and the Restless again. That could actually really work. Sharon and Nick need to get back together. That's inevitable that they're going to get back together. But perfect. So you see, what's his face? Josh Griffith, he could watch this stream at some point. I just gave him a brilliant idea. He could snag Roger Howard on there and pair him with Phyllis, because that would be a popular pairing. Bald and the Beautiful focuses on the wrong things. Brad Bell is the worst writer in soap history. Dude can't make up his mind on Liam's personality. That's who I blame for Liam's actions. Of course, that's who we could blame for all their actions. Why Abby nosy ass in Summer's business? Stay in her lane. Exactly. You slept with Summer's man all those years ago, Abby. I'm sure that's what LaShanta was about to say, so I beat her to it. And then Darby 13 says, I'm back, peeps. Hey, Darby. I can't wait to watch SmackDown after I wrap up this stream in the next 20 minutes. I'm going to be watching me some Friday Night SmackDown. Hopefully the wrestling is good tonight. And then Danny Bear says, Phyllis needs a life. And who was Summer's man? Austin. Austin was the man who's playing Thomas now was Austin. Plus, Roger and Michelle have Chewy together on GH, so chemistry. That's true. That is true. So that would be perfect for them to snag him up right now. And then Liam is just showing his inner Bill. Yep. And don't worry, so as dark as Liam goes, Bill got the money and resources. He's going to bail him out of it. Yep. He said he meant history. Yep. They do. They have history and chemistry. So that would be his perfect first pairing for the show. Him and Phyllis. And like Danny Bear said, Phyllis needs a life outside of the same old. But like I said, but I want him to make this character different. He doesn't need to be all quirky and all whatever. Let him be more of a different character. I think he could be. Hey, Queen Jessica Love. OMG, I was just asking about you. Matter of fact, I was more than asking about you. I want on my typical Jessica is all that and then some. I gave you a whole bunch of praise earlier when we had a whole lot of people. But hey, I missed you today in Albert's stream, but I'm glad you made it to mine. How was your day? Did you have a fun night tonight? Chance is grown. Nina's too pushy. She sure is. If he want to be a police detective, he could be a police chief or whatever he wants to be. I'm back. I was outside being grown. Okay, you was being grown. I knew it. I was just telling the world that too. I was like, yep, because Jessica, I hope that she had a nice night out, that she was being because she is gorgeous. She's God's gift to men. I was just saying all that earlier, right, Darby? And then at the beginning of the stream, I cussed somebody out. But we're all cool now. But yeah, I cussed somebody out at the beginning. As much as I hate Thomas, Austin was kind of awesome. The dude was psychotic, but also fully embraced his villain side as Austin. And she don't like Abby. Asked her to sit down. How would you change Victoria for the better if you could? And would you like Victoria and Tucker as an item to piss Victor off? No. And then Jessica says why he cussed them out. Because he came at me a little froggy that I thought of. At least that's how I took it. In my Bald, because if you see my Bald and the Beautiful review, he kind of got a little rough with the way he went about it. But so when he said it was going to be a battle tonight in this live stream, I took that a little literally. So thus you see the name of the title of the stream. He's Kyrie's Jess. LOL. Derby is something else. But Jessica, did you see Austin got shot? Not the title. Yep. I told you I was on that energy from the beginning. Everyone was. Ish happens, Kyrie. Of course, but I had to tell the Queen Jessica. You already know that. I had to keep her. I heard Austin got killed. What the? Yep, he sure did. Or might have. He might have gotten himself killed. Danny Bear is hoping he's still alive, but I doubt it. Last day says SmackDown was good tonight. Also, Collision and Rampage was on as well. So 3 hours of AEW. Yay! 3 hours of fast forwarding to do. I'm just kidding. I'll watch Collision. Yep, he got shot because he was about to snitch on Cyrus. So Cyrus then dealt with that. He said, Carisi, how was your day? Love it. My day was good for the most part. Very relaxed. Um, but my night is even better now that I've been blessed with the Queen Jessica. She had missed Albert's stream, but she made it. She found her way to make it to mine. That just warms my heart. I need to go to New York to visit you. And school was good. I'm gonna make sure I finish the rest of that paper tomorrow. I'm gonna get that going, and then so I can look at the other book as well. Knowing John, he mostly honored to be in the title. Ha! Mason next, he could put everything on Austin. That's true. He now Mason has a way out because if Austin is dead, and that's a murder investigation going on, he can now put all that on Austin. So now Mason could go free. There's your twist. Because what's the point of Cyrus saying, no, I still need Austin? No, you don't. You already killed him. So now Mason could walk free. You sound so excited for AEW. I sure do. My fast forward button sounds really excited. Is that the twist Nathaniel was talking about, I wonder? Maybe. Because he's going to be spilling the tea tomorrow. So I'm happy for all the members. Y'all all should become a member. Make sure. Well, because that was. What did you think of Spencer today? I wanted to slap Spencer's lips right off of his face because he's still. Because when Jocelyn is the voice of reason, you know that's a problem. So Spencer, Ace is not your son. He wasn't man enough to get Esme pregnant. So, his daddy had to beat him to it. Even though Spencer was trying longer. But he need to back off. Yes, you could only see Ace on the weekends, and you need to go live your life with Tree Nuts. Tyrese, are you buying full gear? Hell no, I'm not buying full gear. Not after Tony Khan's behavior. I wished Ava recorded him. He confessed. That's true. That would have been good. But yeah, last day, there's no way in the world I'm buying full gear. After Tony Khan put out those embarrassing tweets. Remember how he was like that when he went on his little tangent about how Triple H and Shawn Michaels are some bald assholes, and when he was all bitter about losing the ratings battles to NXT, that just made his whole company look bad. Talk about, oh well, a 20-year record that Undertaker and John Cena appeared in a TV show with under 1 million viewers. Yet you had Adam Copeland, who's almost just as big of a star as they are, main evented WrestleMania with Undertaker and main evented plenty of times with John Cena too. And he was your lowest rating Dynamite all year long. So that says more about Tony Khan. So there's no way I was going to be ordering his pay-per-views again. And besides, every time he does a really good pay-per-view, all he does is put a bunch of, he never follows it up with any good momentum anyways. So I might as well just skip that part and I'll just read the results. I wonder who took that file from Anna. Probably that dude that she's worried about. But I'm still over Sprina. Like, they're clearly going to work this out, unfortunately, but they should break up for real. Because they're not needed together anymore. Sprina is dead to me. How about when he said, "Yeah," and then when he said CM Punk threatened his life, he was scared of his life. I'm like, miss me with that. LOL, don't let the Springer fans hear me. Maybe it was Jake. Maybe Jake has been programmed again. And then Jessica says, "Don't let the Springer fans hear you. Bring it on. Bring it on." Because I can still edit this title of this video if I need to. So come on, Springer Nation. Come at me. LOL, Punk messed them up, it sound like. Exactly. Oh, little old Phil, please. Little Pepsi Phil. Jessica's laughing her ass off. Anna went to Robert's office. She sat down her door. I'm a Springer fan, but I feel the same. Exactly. Spencer crossed the line. He crossed the line. A line that shouldn't have been, that there's no coming back from. As far as I'm concerned. So my heart is cold towards Spencer for a long time to come. Remember, Jake was kidnapped by Helena. You might have messed with his mind. You know that crazy old B would. She sure would. Helena was something else. So, ooh. Imagine all this time we were worried about Charlotte, but it was really Jake that was the problem. They would have to do a lot with Spencer for me to be Team Springer again. A whole lot. He got a whole lot to do. He better start taking some bullets for Trina. He better get run over by a car for Trina. He better walk on broken glass barefoot for Trina. Then I might warm up to him just a tiny bit. Charlotte took something out of that trunk before Anna shot her. She did. Regardless, I know that Charlotte is the devil. I hope Brock TV don't hear what you just said. He calls Elena a old witch all the time either. He calls her a witch too. He knows she's the queen of evil. He gives her a pass, but he knows she's the queen of mean. He'll be the first one to tell you that old witch. One letter off. Helena got shit done. She sure did. Unlike her little weak ass wannabe scariest Cassadine son. That was the biggest flop, scariest Cassadine ever. He loves him some Helena. Yep, he loves her, but he still knows she's an old witch. He knows that. Anna doesn't want Charlotte charged, but she wants her arrested. Did she say that? Because I remember when her saying to keep Charlotte's name out of it. But did I miss something? Did she say that? Because if she said that, that was wild. And then, but Queen Jessica, if you're still here, you'll be shocked about this though. But I didn't actually completely hate Curtis today. Not completely. I just regularly didn't like him. But he was tolerable today when he was giving Trina advice that his hypocritical self doesn't usually take, because he damn sure didn't give himself that advice with Jordan. But But we could see why he left that old Jordan. I mean, she was stuck at a 5. So didn't Laura tell Cyrus to call? She sure did tell him to call. But you think that old Santa Claus crinkled fried eating bastard was ever gonna listen? Of course he don't freaking listen. Cyrus don't know how to listen. The family is so weak without Helena or Victor. Nobody is willing to step up to run the family to greatness. Valentine, maybe. Nope. Valentine won't either. Valentine is intimidated by Sunny. She said she needs help, but not charge her. Yes. She needs Ferncliff and Shady Brook put together in one. Not Santa Claus, LOL. Yep, Santa Claus. That's what he is. Old bastard. But I'm not sad if Austin is gone for good off my screen. I think that they could use Roger Howarth on Young and the Restless for Phyllis. Because they definitely need new blood, new direction. He could definitely make that show a little bit more interesting. Valentine's weak now. Exactly. He's scared of Sunny. He's the only Cassadine that's scared of Sunny. Hell, Nicholas isn't even scared of Sunny. I mean, he let Sunny punch him one time, but he always had no problem getting in Sunny's face and making threats. Roger is not going anywhere. Well, he should. He's done it all on GH. He's done all he needs to do. So he should refresh his. Listen, they messed up Valentine. Ugh, this show. Yes. They did. They messed him up. He was supposed to be somebody. Now he's a little punk. But at least we liked it when Anna got to slap him. That was a good slap. Yeah, I don't really care if Austin's dead or alive. Me either. Mm-mm. Me either. I was just thinking of something. I don't want to even say it. But yeah, like Austin, he could stay gone. Nicholas is definitely afraid of Sunny. Nicholas let Sunny threaten him in his own house. Sunny is so disrespectful to Nicholas, but Nicholas still gets in Sunny's face and talks trash to him. Even not my Nicholas. Well, actually, no. Let me get a correction. Not my Nicholas isn't afraid of Sunny. Nicholas definitely wasn't afraid of Sunny either. The real Nicholas was Tyler Christopher. Rest in peace. God rest his soul. But yeah, that's Connor Bishop. So, but little scrawny Marcus Coloma, yeah, Sonny may have gotten to twist his arm around or whatever, but he's still not afraid to provoke Sonny. He will get in his face and talk trash to him any chance he got. But I will always miss Tyler Christopher. He was taken from us really, really, really too soon. Jessica says, "Hey, Nikisha. This just wasn't fair. He had so much more life to live. It was just a beautiful man. It's taken from us." And I really don't give a damn that Andrea miscarried that baby. They rushed that storyline way too fast. Like, it was beyond ridiculous that Tyler Christopher's family is messed up trying to con fans out of money to bury him. OMG Covers, let it go. Let what go? Tyler Christopher? Never. Or Andrea. Which one do you want me to let go? Andrea? Miscarrying the baby? That I didn't care about because I don't trust that girl. And Molly, and Molly's, they gave Molly a real life condition that's actually treatable. Ever, ever, now ever, ever, never, 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 never will I ever let go of Tyler Christopher. He will always be in my heart, Darby. Always. Okay? Now, I've accepted that he's gone, unfortunately. But he will live on here and in here. I still can't believe that girl was pregnant. Why I feel Audrey was lying. Darby 13 says, okay. But I will have to begrudgingly accept a new Nicholas recast. But hopefully this one got some muscle. And I don't want little Adam Huss back. I want like someone with at least similar build to Tyler Christopher. I would accept that in the role of Nicholas Cassadine because they made him a father again, so they can't kill him off now. I don't know why she should keep Molly and TJ's baby though. Why she would keep Molly and TJ's baby? Well, it is her baby too. They used her egg, so that's why she would keep it. If she wanted to be crazy, biologically, it's her baby because Molly can't produce any eggs. Later on the show, she would show up with TJ's baby. Yep. Probably like years down the line. I lied. I couldn't give him up. I can see that. I actually could see that playing out. I really could. Because I definitely don't trust her. That's why she told him first. Yep. That is why. Because that's why she probably couldn't. She didn't want to tell Molly because Molly would probably see right through her. Especially given Molly's the DA. She deals with criminals every day. Steffi had a baby. Millie did try treatments. It's true. I think they conned Molly and TJ out of their money in a surrogate scam. That's true too, but they're probably gonna try to make Christina the surrogate, which I really don't want to come down to that. TJ and Molly should have investigated it further. They sure should have. They should have investigated that because that was just ridiculous. How that went down. I don't trust not one word that comes out of her mouth, not even one. Not one syllable. And then I didn't see Adam actually grab Jocelyn. I didn't see that part. I looked away. But he need to get it together. Wow. Yeah, he need to get it together though. They treat Chrissy dirty. Christina didn't trust that girl, but let go of her fears because Molly asked her to. True. But she's gonna show up with TJ's baby. Yeah, Adam grabbed Josh as Dex showed up. I was like, hold up. But Dex didn't throw no hands on Adam because Dex had just previously gotten handled by Mason. So maybe he's still recovering from that chokehold that Mason had him in. Mason almost choked the life out of Dex. I know, Jessica. We're still waiting for Dex's redemption fight. Okay, he'll get it one day. But until then, I can't get that image of Mason's hand around his throat out of my head. But I try to do that when I see that he beat up Mason. Mason had Dex good. He's hella lucky that they showed up. And Jessica laughing. Oh. Molly is smart, but street smart, not so much. That's true. But her mama is smart. Yes, Adam grabbed Josh. If Dex didn't show up, he would have pushed himself in. Dex didn't have not one scratch on his face. Okay, yeah, Mason ain't. Did Mason look like the type that he go around? He ain't no Mason ain't no damn cat. He had him by his neck. He about to throw him off the cliff. That's how Mason had him. Hello. As you know, it's true. Mason done had it. We call people like Molly educated fools. LOL. It's true. It's true. But Dex would have been fish food without Dante. I bet you Mason, that little ball Mason wouldn't have gotten the better of Dante with or without that gun. Dante would have handled him. He better though. But it's true, they are educated fools. But yeah, Jessica. Earlier, DC was here, and he agreed with me that Stella does look good for her age. I knew he would. I told you. Because Albert, remember when Albert said that Stella was only a 5? But nope, DC agreed with me when I said that Stella was a 7 for her age. Remember that revenge porn Adam said something to Josh out of order? She should have put him in his place. They can't allow Mason to mess with Dex moneymaker face. It's true. That's true. They couldn't allow that. Mm-mm. Jessica would have cussed every writer in that room out if they would have done that. And but like, you did what to Dex? Mm-mm. They can't allow that. Mason, I think Nathaniel Gray did a great job in the role of Mason. Okay, he really did. But I'm just waiting. But I know that she's coming back for her, most certainly. Andrea will be back with TJ's baby. They're probably gonna age the baby too. Give it a few years. She'll be back. Just like I still think Sonny got that Martina woman pregnant from 2017, and she was sleeping with that lawyer, with Carly's divorce attorney. She told him she was tired between volleyball school and helping out at Kelly. She didn't have time. Shaking my head. Mm-mm. Because his parents just want to be stressing him out like that. It's like it's crazy. And then, of course, Sasha and Cody got feelings for each other now, officially, that we already knew that anyways. And I loved when my Ava went off on Austin yesterday. Like she should have. I believe Adam's a cutter. Yeah, he probably is. I believe it too. But all right, everybody, this has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful live stream. I thank y'all all for sticking with me. Yeah, thank you. Good night, LaShanta. Good night, Darby. Good night, my gorgeous queen, Jessica Love. Good night, Danny Bear. Good night again, Albert. Good night, Queen Nikisha. Good night, Last Day, and everybody else. This was a whole lot of fun. And I will see y'all on Monday. Well, actually, I'll see y'all tomorrow on Albert's live stream as I want to hear all the tea. And you all have a great rest of your night. See y'all. Peace.